Okay, so sorry I got cut off. My mother-in-law called me. Hi Val. Her name is also Val, which has been a bit of a problem when I first got married because I was going to be delightfully retro and adopt my husband's last name, but when you live a small town of like 2,000 people or 3,000 people, two Valerie McGinneys in one town causes a lot of problems for, the post office, the hardware store. People are getting different bills. Anyways, whatever. It's kind of dark. I'm going to turn a light on. We're off. So I decided to make bagels, and I don't think bagels are sustainable. And they take a long time to do. So I was on the phone with my mother-in-law, and I didn't realize that while I was on the phone with her, I have to put saran wrap on these things again for the second time, because if they develop a soft skin, they might... I hate saran wrap! Like, I hate it! This is ridiculous. This is my nemesis. So they develop some kind of skin, and I'm panicking. See this? I'm panicking now. No panicking with bread. I'm panicking with bagels. Whoever made this should be shot. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Why? Why am I doing this? I can't tell because the instructions are on my phone and my phone is looking at me right now because I'm making a video. So I think that it has to stay here for a few minutes. Wrapped. They might rise a bit, I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna cut the saran wrap with a meat cleaver. Fuck! Okay. It really did not take from the pandemic for me to despise saran wrap. Nope. Nope. Been hating it for years. And whoever is the asshat who put it back in here obviously let it run out for 10 meters and rolled it back up again. I always blame the child. The child. The child. Which child you say? The little one or the big one? Fuck if I know. Anyway. My husband went to the grocery store yesterday for the first time that any of us have left the house in 3 weeks, and I asked him to get me a bunch of frozen smoked salmon and capers, and we've got bag bunions. So, you know what I'd really love for dinner? Bagels with smoked salmon, and I've got 2 tablespoons of yeast left, so that means that I've got about 4 loaves of bread left until my delivery of yeast shows up, and my yeast delivery shows up somewhere between like April 9th and April 21st, so we can make it happen. And I was like, well, if I make bagels and the recipe is 12 big ones or 24 little ones, we can just eat like a bunch the first day and freeze the rest. So I'm thinking, well, then I get a few days out of that, and then bake a few loaves of bread. What are we now, Wednesday? We're day 22. Bake some bread on Friday. That'll last us till like Monday. And then another, 2 loaves. That brings us to the point where, you see where I'm going with this, right? But, yeah. This is like my puppet now. My little friend. Say hello to my little friend. Hi. Saran wrap. Anyways. I hope these are really good. And I'm sure they will be. And actually, I think the next phase is some kind of like boiling water thing, and then you gotta go through a big thing. I don't know. I've been doing this for hours. No, should have just baked bread. Like, how good are bagels? They better be really good. Okay, I'm gonna calm down. All good. Bagels will be amazing. This is the biggest stress in my life. I really can't complain because, oh, another thing too. I ordered a bunch of stuff from my local nursery at the Pemberton Valley Nursery. Thank you, you guys are awesome. A couple of bags of potting soil, 2 flats of pansies, some onions, some garlic. Yeah. So they delivered to the doorstep, and they dropped off this beautiful bouquet of flowers for me. So, you know, might be a pandemic, but people are still giving flowers. Love it. Want to paint it. I'm gonna let you go. Maybe I'll come back when these little whatever holes, come up with your own colorful word, succeed. Wish me luck.